That's right, broadcasting live on Facebook from a bunker deep below the Louisiana state capitol. This is the CSHR Random Happenings, the Tuesday edition. It's July 30th, 2024. And as of course, go to w.gg to buy you cool natural energy. Use the promo code CSHR Radio for 10% off of your order. Sharing is caring. If you don't hit that share button, we're going to break your fingers. Plain and simple. I'm not playing with you people anymore. Bastards. Anyway, hi Harsh. Hi Mr. Max Too Unholy.
Hello there. Let's just make sure we got this right. I want to make sure that. Yep, it is beautiful. I don't know what's more beautiful, the weather or the hashtags in this post.
I didn't even see what the hashtags were. I'm almost scared to look.
It's nice to see Max's hashtags in the main show posts, you know.
Wait,
really
Max's hashtags?
Yeah.
Why are my hashtags in the post?
Just because it's like the nice, what do you call it? A synergy.
No, that's right.
A synergy.
The synergy.
I love how Harsh waits till we're live to even tell us this too, though. Like, oh, okay. So I get to find out with the world.
Right. Well, it's not like you didn't have access to the account or anything.
Bro, do you think I was looking?
It's not like you couldn't.
Whoa. I had access. But let's have transparency. You know I wasn't looking. I was sweating my tail off in the Amazon van trying to get here in time.
Yeah, that's true. That's true for today. And I know how your memory works. Anyway, welcome to the show, everybody. We've got Max and Holiness joining us.
My memory works great. It's superb.
Sometimes it does. Anyway, and of course, we've got the man hold on the ones and twos tonight, Scott Ryan Sonnier.
Yes, I'm still alive. I don't know how, but I am.
Well, I don't. Maybe living forever is a curse, and you're the most cursed person I know. So, if that's the case, that could be a very beneficial advantage. Anyway.
Jesus.
Speaking of people suffering, you got Jackie saying, "I'm still sweating in a truck. Come save me."
I'm still sweating in a truck. Yes, I am home. I thought I said that in the chat earlier, Fergs. Where were you? So I'm coming over. Oh, okay. I just now seen the tag. Yeah, I don't see my mains account whenever I'm online. He was sleeping.
Awesome.
I was just sleeping.
I was sleeping there. That's
I was just sleeping. Yeah, you're gonna have a lien on your company come next week, buddy. Hope you enjoy that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of money owed to a lot of people, I found out today.
Yeah.
A lot of money. Holy cow. Oh. I didn't know it was possible to dig yourself into that much debt with just your friends.
Yeah.
How is that even possible? Yes, yeah. And you.
Yeah. Well, normally.
And me, yes.
Well, normally it isn't possible. I mean, it is possible if you're a complete degenerate who has a major addiction or two. But you know, in some cases, that major addiction is just playing games all day. Who knew?
Brad, you know how pathetic you have to be so addicted to video games that it literally causes you to go in debt thousands of dollars with your friends?
A lot. What happened
on a cell phone game at that? Not even like an actual game for a console or a computer. A cell phone game.
What happened to the days when people had like actual addictions that caused them to like go into debt 5-6 figures? Like, what happened to those days? What is with these like nerds getting into debt now?
Jackie, the person we're talking about's first name starts with a J. So if that's your baby daddy, we're gonna shoot you now.
I'm weak. I'm weak. Here y'all
I'm just
go.
saying, like, what happened to the old days when people would like have a drug addiction and go into debt like 20, 30,000? Now it's like video games. Come on.
First says it sounds like Clash of Clans. Yes. Video game addiction. That, okay, but the thing is none of us knew it because he was so good at like keeping it a secret from each one of us that none of us knew. we didn't actually know until we all started talking to each other, and it was like, wait, what? Wait, you mean that? Wait, what?
I mean, you usually I used to hear about stories about how people had gambling addictions that were this bad, but now it's like video games. What?
Ferg said OG drug addicts supported themselves.
That is true. Hustlers know how to hustle. A hustler is a hustler, you know. But
how do you hustle with phone games?
You really can't.
It would be 3 a.m. Knock knock. Want to buy a go kart? Hey, bro, I got this go kart. I'll take $20 for it. $20 for this go kart. It's like brand new. It's the plastic on the seats is fresh from Walmart or something.
I mean, the closest thing I could think of a hustle was when, back in the day, we knew certain people who would like ask us money for Steam cards, and then they would sell them for twice as much to their neighbors or something.
But Jackie, here's the thing. This guy here had very soft hands, so the work it would have took to steal a catalytic converter would have killed him.
Yeah, probably.
He was like very, very soft hands. No. Okay, so what he did is he realized that like everybody in the friend circle was going to find out what his garbage was, so he just went ahead and preemptively blocked everybody. That's the only thing I can figure out.
Yeah.
That's the only thing in my mind that makes sense at this point.
So the crazy part about this is I ain't even realized he went and blocked me until I heard everybody talking. I just so happened to go look like, damn, I got blocked and didn't even got shit.
Yeah.
Okay, so Robert, here's the thing though, and you got to think of it this way. You spent your own money, right? You didn't have to go to like everybody you know and borrow money from them to play that game.
Mm-hmm.
So that makes that null and void. That doesn't even matter. That's just a thing. You were dumb for doing it, yeah, because I wouldn't spend that much money on any kind of game whatsoever.
Yeah.
Unless it's paying me back in some kind of way.
Right.
But it was your own money. It wasn't everybody else's money. Jackie says he owes me money. Not really, but I want to sit with the cool kids.
I'm weak.
Netsky says, creepy soft hands. He doesn't know you, Ferg, so no, you're not blocked.
The softest hands. The softest hands. Absolutely the softest hands.
I had a feeling that voice was coming. He's going to become a happy. He's not going to be able to shave anymore.
Addiction's a disease, folks. Just look at Yeshua. Just look at him. Believe me.
I feel like he could go to the Chambers Resort.
He's going to the him and Chambers. Believe me, folks. Addiction is a very bad disease. Believe me.
He says, Robert Manilow, let me get $5 for Ludo. Oh yeah, that's $1.32. Okay, I mean, we were talking about that last night. We were thinking about doing some type of telethon or something like that. Just to generate some funds. Some inflow for the station so we can finish building out. All right, we're operating under a construction permit. It's a whole long story. Right. But anyway, once we finish building out, we'll have like a full-time license, which is great. So we were thinking about maybe doing like some kind of fundraiser or something like that. And I just made a joke last night. I was like, or we could be like somebody else and just ask all of our friends for $20. Just like all of our friends, because that is exactly what he was doing. And none of us knew that until after he disappeared.
Hey, listen. I'm so glad I was broke because I'd have been so upset. I'd have been upset behind that one. Oh,
Right?
I'd have been pissed. Like I
I
fell
mean,
for such a story. Oh, I'd have been so mad.
Trump Fauci 2024. Give us another shot.
Hey, I seen a Trump banner in a Lowe's today when I was dropping off at the Amazon box. It said Trump 2024. I'll be back.
Oh God,
How weak.
I'll be back.
poor Hoey. It was probably Hoey's place too.
Oh, Natsky, I'm spinning that story like you broke up with him because he wouldn't stop borrowing money from you. I know I don't know if that's true or not, but that's just what I'm gonna go with.
That
Okay.
sounds pretty accurate.
I mean, that's pretty accurate. Yeah, I'll give him that. But and it could be a music. I already have that here, and the answer is no. I don't want nobody in here with me.
No.
I don't like people that much. Agam. MAGA. Ask them MAGA folks down there in the southern country.
Thank you, Hoey, for your loyal support. Please donate more money to my campaign so I can listen to Anthony Fauci in about 6 months and shut the country down again.
Let's go. I'm ready for a pandemic. Let's go. Let's go.
Yeah, that's the sad part. That was probably the last time I was like somewhat physically healthy.
No, okay, Netsky, but here's the thing. Harsh and I were normally up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning anyway because we were on the phone with each other. He could have easily called one of us.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so a lot of people don't know this, but me and Harsh are business partners, and Harsh is one of my absolutely best friends. Okay, so we talk on the phone a lot.
Yeah.
And there's no secrets or anything like that. So this guy could go and say whatever the hell he wants. Everybody already knows the story.
Right. He's been pretty quiet for the past few days. He has not said anything in the last day or two.
For everybody that was not within the internal workings. Let me make this perfectly clear for y'all.
Uh-oh.
Nobody knew how elaborate this ruse was until he imploded it upon himself.
Yes.
When he imploded it upon himself and had everybody trying to figure out what was going on, all of the pieces that nobody was telling anybody because people were like, oh, we're going to respect privacy, all came out onto the table and we all realized we were all being bamboozled.
We're going to go to this comment. I've never said this to anybody, but this is actually true.
It's happened. It's happened.
He'll be like on a phone call with me, and I'll be like in the middle of a sentence. Or no, sometimes he's in the middle of a sentence. And he'll like fall asleep and start snoring, and then all of a sudden wake up and then start at the same spot where he stopped in the sentence. It's the weirdest damn thing. He'll be like, yeah, so I think I'm a...
You ain't actually.
And then all of a sudden he'll go, go to the store whenever I get out again and pick up some.
No, I've actually fallen asleep on live streams before.
That's what I'm saying. Like, listen, you cannot say you're Harsh's
Netsky says he does it whenever he wants.
Fell asleep on you.
Right.
Aw, Netsky thinks it's cute.
Thanks, Netsky. Crikey's Netsky. Thank you so much, love.
I'm still losing my shit over the Chambers Resort comment. Ha, jail.
Honestly, I mean, say what you want about Chambers. At least he wasn't like running up a debt of like 5.5 to 6 figures.
This dude was so upset about a post I had on my page. He waited an entire year before he popped back up, spun out, and then blocked me again on a new account.
Yes, but still not as bad as that. Still not nearly as bad as that other guy. I'm just saying.
No. I mean, the other guy was like a blow in the nuts. Chambers is just a piece of shit. I don't know how else to describe him. Ferg said, well, no, he paid his debt with 12-year-old money selling meth. Well, actually, it was like 17-year-olds and it was crack. But yeah.
You know the sad part about that comment? That's still
Oh
better
no,
than the other.
15-year-olds.
You want to know the sad part about that comment? That's still better than the other situation. That's how bad that is. Like if this
God.
guy who went through who owes like so much money, so many people just went to the casino and put like a few grand, went to the roulette table, just put like a grand on each number on each number at the roulette table, he could have bid up like 35 grand. He could have made all his money back.
No, if you think about it, he could have made all of that back. That's just between two people. We don't actually know
Right.
the volume and how much and how many people over the course of 3 years.
You know what? I have to say one thing. Maybe this was all kismet. Maybe this was all destiny. Maybe this is the reason I start gambling again. I don't know.
No, you don't. No. You have enough bad habits already. We don't need to add gambling to that list.
That used to be my favorite one back in the day. But then everyone got boring and weird. So.
Oh yeah, I don't know who this one's about. Is that about the person we've been talking about that we don't want to refer to his name, or is that about Chambers?
I think he's referring to
Chambers.
Yeah.
I hear Olivia in the background fussing at one of the animals. Set it down! Don't you dare!
Yeah, I honestly like
Chambers.
Say what you want about Chambers, but I can't really say anything bad about him compared to
Chan.
I can't say anything bad about him compared to some of the other stuff that's happened. It's like
God, and whenever I was told that today, I was like, wait, are you serious? I was like literally speechless for a few minutes. I didn't even know how to respond to that. I was like, oh my God. And then he confirmed it. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. The other guy that, got taken advantage of confirmed it for me. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. So now we know other people that he knows. We need to do like this investigative expose and like make a show out of it or something. That's how weird this is.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like this huge web of just crap.
It really is.
I mean, we could almost make a documentary about it at this point.
Yeah.
I don't know what we'd call it.
I mean, I'm still trying to put the pieces together.
It's one of the most confusing things.
And the only reason why I was even able to get started on any of it is because someone who used to be a friend of that guy, one of his creditors, started talking to me a few hours ago.
Right. Yeah, but that whole situation thought he wanted to be paid for work he wasn't doing. And come to find out, it was like, no, he wanted his money back.
Right.
Oh, I actually, she is a real person, and due to people leaving stuff where it shouldn't belong, I have her address and her phone number. And her name.
Yeah, I mean, how does someone go through all this and they don't even have a drug problem? I mean, that's weird. He doesn't have a drug problem. He's not an alcoholic. He doesn't gamble. He's not an addicted gambler, and he's like this. It's weird. All this over fucking video games.
Yeah, a phone game at that. A phone game.
Weird. Max, this is why I like to keep it old school with my hobby sometimes. Casino, sports books, and then sometimes have a few blunts and a few brews.
I mean, if you want to just waste money, go and rent a bunch of OnlyFans pages.
Right now,
I mean,
Max.
Is the stepmom cute? I never looked her up.
I don't know.
But I have a feeling if it's a stepmom, probably not that old, because he's old.
Holly, I'll tell you what. That's your homework assignment tonight. You get to see if you get to look up the stepmom and see if she's cuter.
Yeah, I'll send you her name.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, I'll do that right now. I'm gonna send it to your chat, Hoey.
Yeah.
There you go. It's in your chat.
Netsky, do you really want to know the answer to that question?
I'm okay. I think that was the hair off of his head,
Yeah, it was.
but I don't know.
But if
I
it was,
don't know.
I will say this, Netsky, if it was his pubes, I would tell you you don't want to know the answer, and it might be you related. That's all I'm gonna say.
Could you imagine having that much to shave off in the first place?
Yeah, that's upsetting.
Holy cow!
Yeah.
I'm 45 years old and I didn't even grow that many, and I have a full-blown beard.
Yeah. I mean, knowing what we know about him, he might have been shaving those pubes off thinking about Netsky. We don't know. We don't know.
Yeah, he might have been trying to impress you, Nesky.
Yeah.
You know, like clean it all up so it looks all loud and proud when he sends a picture.
Yep.
You know, like, yeah! You know, that type of thing.
We don't know anymore. We just don't know.
Max is listening. He's got his hands in his face in his hands. He's like, oh my God, I can't even.
Max is like, why did I join this show? Why did I join this episode? Why?
Actually, that look is something that we will confer about, like, off air.
Oh my God! Man.
Look at me. I'm
No.
so serious when I say we're going to confer about this off air. I'm not talking.
I'm not looking at you at all. I don't want to look at it. Look, this whole situation makes me feel uncomfortable. You know, I'll just say that.
What I'm reading right now makes me feel real uncomfortable.
I'm going to say one thing and one thing only. I'm actually low-key motivated to, like, start making some more investments, both, like, in business and at the tables. Because I'm just like, look, if this idiot went through so much money doing nothing, I could probably take, like, 1% of that amount, like 1/10 or 20th of that amount and make some money off of it. Like, I probably could.
What are you talking? Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. I didn't think that was too common of a name, but I guess it is. Oh wait, I spelled the last name wrong. Hang on, Chloe. My bad. What the hell is that I hear in the background?
That would
I'll
be.
give Melissa at work.
God, I'm just thinking, like, he went through all that money, and I'm just sitting here like, you know, if he just put $2,000 on like a 5-team parlay that hit, he could have been up like $20,000. Like a decent 5, he could have been. If you're gonna spend all that money, you might as well try to do something.
Oh, he says the early results were not good looking. So it kind of looks like the Republican Party primary. Not good looking. Okay. I've been getting a lot of flack for stuff I post on my page. I'm going to say this on this show, especially since it's shared to my page. Actually, I didn't add it. I just shared it. But I do have my personal thing. We can actually stream it on my page from now on. I don't care. But anyway, I'm going to say this now since it's shared to my page. If you're watching this show and you follow my page and you get offended enough over something I post because you're a leftist or a rightist, go frickin' play in traffic. Okay? I don't care about whether you're upset over something I post or not. If you don't like what I post, die. Plain and simple. Thank you.
Max,
that was a
Max
PSA.
has got to follow up.
There you go, Max. Go for it.
PSAs. Speaking of PSAs, I'm going to say this as somebody who is really contemplating totally withdrawing from society, period.
You become the Unabomber? Is that it?
People
as much of a lunatic as he
are
was, he was
complex creatures. With that being said, I no longer want to be around anybody that is got weirdness to them. Dead honest.
Well,
Like
I guess,
if,
okay, so
if hold on. I'm gonna go ahead and run with this. If you come around me and you got an ulterior motive for like getting around me, stay the heck away from me. As soon as I catch whiff of it, I will create a chasm so wide, so quickly, you will feel as if you've been swallowed in a void. I
so
no longer want to be associated, period, with piece of crap people.
okay,
I
so we
don't
need to
want
rephrase
to be
that.
around
He doesn't.
people who can't respect boundaries. If you feel that be like friendship is something that comes with a cost, keep it. I don't need it.
Just set up a fake autograph table with Barry Manilow's name on the front, free autographs from Barry Manilow, and you'll probably get blowjobs from that at least.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, like, listen,
Just make sure you take a bath before you do that.
I'm gonna keep it $1.50 right now. I'm seeing a whole lot of traffic, and as I'm just sitting back and watching some situations progress, more and more I just look at people like, what in the name of bejesus? What is wrong with us? Like, dead honest.
This one,
All of these people all of you people that sit out here and talk about civil rights and equality, but don't even practice what you preach.
Yep.
Y'all find out some dirt on somebody and quick to publicly try them.
Yep.
This here though, I mean, this whole situation we just dealt with is just so confusing, and none of it makes any sense.
This ain't got nothing to do with. That's why when you asked in the chat, you was like, "I hope I ain't do this." Ain't got nothing to do with nothing here at the station.
Well, I mean, you did say you didn't want to be with weird people anymore, so I thought you were getting ready to quit.
No.
Yeah, but I don't want to be with weird people anymore either, and here I am.
Not our type of weird people. I mean, like Fugazi people. When I say weird people, I mean them type of people that come around you and befriend you to find out something to use against you when they fall out with you. Them the type of weird people I'm talking about. Them type of weird people that want to stir up a public mob because they fell out or got an issue with you.
Operatives.
Opportunities. And I'm not even talking from anything
I feel
personally right now. I am saying this from things I am seeing. Just sitting back and watching people. Just sitting back and watching how groups of people moving right now. Like, y'all people is weird. Y'all are crabs in a bucket, and I don't want no association with that.
Hey, chaos.
A lot of y'all people be hypocritical. Y'all be so quick to judge somebody like y'all perfect. If you an alcoholic, you ain't got no business judging nobody. If you do a single drug, you ain't got no business judging nobody. If you gamble, you ain't got no business judging nobody. If you a kleptomaniac, you ain't got no business judging nobody. Dead ass.
No, that is true though.
And that was my one slip on profanity. I told you I was going to deliver this with no profanity.
Right.
No, you didn't.
Right? Yeah, I did. Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
You said you were going to try. You asked, are we...
You said you were going to try, so I had to tell you that we're on the other side of this thing. We were running at a 20-second delay, so I really didn't care.
Oh. Well, okay. So voice to text didn't catch what I said, but I sure did not say try. So,
so I can't pop off? Like I just want to know if I can sound off on this episode.
Man, listen, cuz.
You meant that's like, what he asked.
I did. I mean, like sitting back and there's people watching right now, I'm disgusted. The amount of people I see, like the craziest things that to me are just mind-boggling.
It is. It is.
Be like, okay, you shot your shot at somebody, they ain't feeling it. Drop it.
Ferg says, "Oh my God, Jackie isn't in the car."
You be
And then he followed up with that with ILY just to make me feel better because he's been picking on me lately real bad about it.
somebody did something. You be not quite of great decision making skills 10 years ago. Quit bringing it up to bash them over the head with to derail where they're at in life now.
Yeah.
Wait,
Okay,
Hoey.
I have to
Hoey,
say something on that.
Hoey, that's the incorrect word because just because you're judging everyone doesn't mean you have to steal everything.
He says because he's. You're right.
No, he's everything
Either way.
else but a kleptomaniac.
I get what he's saying. I was just trying to, you know
No,
what?
I lost my.
Y'all are
Just
dumb
saying,
for not being able to catch a joke, okay?
Just
That's all I'm
saying.
saying.
Like,
But
I've been around people. I've been around people that really are so fixated on their addiction to gambling that they was blowing all of their bill money on gambling.
Yeah, that's
They are
Well, I know somebody that's so addicted to phone games that they blow all their bill money on that and then
Yeah.
beg their friends for money on that for it too.
and blow more money on that.
Just say it. You know what I mean? So like,
I would feel
but
more
like, here's the thing,
comfortable.
though. If you are 10 years doing this shit and somebody feels the need to have to continuously bring it up, not speaking about you per se, Max, but I do know people
like I said,
that
that's-
have been getting ripped on for years because they have not changed. Not an iota.
And okay, so
Iota.
I'm not saying this on honestly
Iota.
nothing on my end right now because I done been through the ringer and back. I'm
Right.
saying this because now I'm seeing people walking through exactly what I walked through in that one.
Right.
Like,
Look, I
okay,
would feel, I'm going to be dead honest with everyone. I would feel better about this situation if it was a drug addiction
Yeah.
as opposed to a phone game
I
addiction.
would.
yeah,
I don't even think it was just a
no,
phone game addiction. I think
No,
there's
no.
more to it.
If this guy was an alcoholic, if he had a gambling
Listen.
addiction, I'd have felt better about it because he was trying to make some money.
Exactly.
Okay,
That's
but
what I'm
like-
saying, you know.
I mean,
Like-
maybe there is an underlying drug addiction that we don't know about. Because one thing about addicts, they're really great with hiding their addiction from people that don't
Right.
need to know.
Right.
But here's the
Yeah,
thing, though.
well, you
is-
see, like, okay, but here's Sarah Marie right here. She says, I love weed, but I handle all my shit first and then blow all my extra money on weed.
Exactly.
That's fine.
That's
That is
fine.
perfectly okay. What we're talking about is the ones that forget to take care of everything they're supposed to and then buy junk, you know, like a $35 pair of Bluetooth sunglasses that he didn't need. Or we can keep going with this, you know, cologne because he didn't want to take a bath. Bought like 4 bottles of cologne because he wanted to take a bath. And then spent like $50 on stuff you could buy at the Dollar Tree. You know,
Oh, yeah,
I
see,
don't
now-
get that.
And
Now, when I go buy cologne, I ain't gonna lie, it costs me a little bit because
right.
I got foreign taste. My cologne don't even come from the States. I got to buy it from overseas.
That's not the point. The point is you have to know the difference between need and want.
Yep.
Bingo.
You got
But
to
that's why
figure
he's
out
still
your
a child.
needs first before you even worry about what you want.
Now, also, I'm
That's
gonna
why
say
he's
this.
still a child.
Yep.
I'm gonna say this. I mean, like us as society continually using people's, flaws to beat them over the head with. That's crappy. That's being. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50 right now. That is being not even a basic operating human. That's
Wow.
some subhuman type behavior.
Okay, I'm a subhuman.
I'm
that's
not
fine.
using it to
I'm a
bash him.
subhuman.
No, but I'm not talking about y'all.
Okay, but Max, that's because you don't see
Max,
what
would
the
you
fuck
stay
I
on our
do.
subject, please? Everybody's talking about one subject, and you're off in the left field somewhere talking about
I
something
was
completely
already-
different.
Hold on. Let's put Max on full screen so he can talk about.
I
his
tell you what, I will
subject.
fucking flagellate you with your flaws if they affect me.
Flagellate.
If they affect me, I will beat you with them.
Hold on. Hey, what did you do?
Max is
sir?
like, no, get me off of this.
We wanted you not to be confused.
Hey, no, hold
We
on.
didn't want to confuse anybody
Hold on.
with these topics.
Curve.
I still
All
wear a
right.
curve, bro, but I'm pretty sure the dollar store shit and shower is much cheaper and easier to smell better. But it's just me. No,
Cigarettes are a
does
necessity.
not. Okay, I will tell you this from experience because I had to smell it. It doesn't really work well with covering up BO.
No,
I'm just going to put that out there.
it doesn't.
You know, taking a bath using soap and water every day, not once every 2 weeks, is how you maintain hygiene. Please stay out of the comments, sir.
Who?
He knows who I'm talking to.
I'm not
The one
in the
that-
comment.
Somebody
I'm
just
not-
threw a comment on the screen that I didn't click.
It wasn't me.
I think you got to earn those rewards in life, like New Year's. I'm going to party. You wouldn't call that abuse, just enjoying life. Yeah, but your bills are taken care of first. That's what we're saying. So we really need cigarettes and beer? No, that is not a need. That is a want. I'm sorry. No soap and water covers BO. LOL. You're right to an extent, but it's always better to bathe and then put deodorant on after you bathe, and then bathe the next day and do the same thing again.
Right.
If anybody
Yeah.
wants to know what I want for Christmas, I would love a bottle of this.
I'm not going to tell you what that bottle looks like.
I know. I was about to say.
But it smells
like it could,
great.
I was about to say
smells
that
great.
bottle looks like it could also be something else.
I don't care what the bottle looks like. It smells great.
Sarah, ask Jackie where she went. I think she might have had an internet problem.
Yeah,
No, it is called Rashas for men. It
Oh,
smells
she meant only soap
amazing.
and water. That's a nightlight.
You mean Versace?
No, Rashas.
Oh,
R-O-C-H.
Rashas. Okay.
Rashas for men. Man, listen, it smells phenomenal.
Okay. Anyhow, thank you for that promo, Max. And but no, I mean that is insane though. How like I don't know. My thing is, if you're gonna have an addiction, at least have an addiction that gives you a false sense of hope. I don't know, but I will. But to go back to Max's topic, what he was talking about, the problem is a lot of people just don't ever grow up emotionally. A lot of people are emotionally stunted. And High End and we've had this conversation before about how most people are still stuck in that high school minded juvenile era. Like
Thank
they
you,
never
Sarah.
seem to grow out of it. They never seem to grow up as adults and mature. Everyone is always stuck in that high school mentality, the high school adolescent mentality when it comes to dealing with to deal with people and dealing with their emotions.
What's even crazier is it's
Okay, so not
assumed that-
only is Jackie having internet issues, she's having trouble getting back to the chat where the link is.
Okay, that's great. Anyway, so Max, what were we going to say about that topic?
it's almost like people expect that like everybody got born with a manual to life.
Right.
Like it's wild. Like just
There
when
she
you look-
is. Welcome back, Jackie. I'm glad you was able to find us.
Thank you, Nancy.
Yeah, well, maybe if people learned how to fucking shut up.
Who?
Thank you. Chats.
Oh, you. Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Okay, I thought you was talking about me. Pro tip: when you live in swamp ass country, you need to shower at least once a day, if not twice a day. Thank you, Olivia, for that tidbit of advice. Especially in Louisiana, where it is currently still 90 degrees at 9 o'clock at night.
Right.
showers are mandatory in life.
Mm-hmm.
Well, so in some places I've been in life, we've had very innovative ways for dealing with somebody within our midst who did not take a bath or shower. Like, we would do things like wait until you were dead asleep and pick up your whole mat and toss you in the water. You're going to get wet one way or another.
Mm.
Oh, speaking of which, Sarah, nobody wants swamp titties or coochie. Speaking of which, there's a store out here that has a sign. They hang it every summer. It says no boob or sock money allowed.
Oh,
Wow. That's
Could you imagine? And we see it all the time down here. Like you'll be talking to a woman and she's like reaching all in her bra and stuff, and all of a sudden she pulls out like a pack of cigarettes, a lighter, and her wallet. It's like, that's not a purse, okay?
Yes, it is.
That is your bra. Yeah, but Jackie, you live like in nosebleed country, so I mean, it's okay up there.
Oh no, that sign is up here too. But I will tell you what, if I use that to. Yep. Oh yeah. Maybe if they started making girls' pants with proper damn pockets that could actually fit something in it all the way and not just poke out, then maybe it'd be a difference.
I thought
See, the
they were
problem
wearing-
is where if you find a guy's jeans in the size that you wear, everybody's all of a sudden going to call you a butch.
Wait, I thought
Yeah.
I thought women were wearing baggy jeans again anyway.
I was out at 17, Netsky.
Just because they're in style doesn't mean everybody wears them. I mean, not everybody's the same, Harsh.
Okay, think about it, Sarah. If you worked at a convenience store and somebody wanted to buy, like, say, a pack of cigarettes or whatever, and they hand you a damp $10 bill, yeah, I would probably quit my job if that was me. Go throw this in the washing machine and bring it back.
I don't know.
You're not getting shit from me. I'm not touching that.
Yeah, I mean, I used to think like that when it came to money, but now I'm just like, considering how gross some of the gross that a lot of these dollar bills are in some of the grossest places ever. I'm not really sure that a lady pulling out a wad of cash from a bra is really that disgusting compared to some of the others.
Are that much different from where it was the night before?
Probably not as bad. I mean, if we're really thinking about it.
If your money smells like seafood, it's been in bad places.
Right. But yeah, so.
Okay, but like the thing
Sarah
is though,
says I throw up on them.
Well, basically, Jackie just needs to get with the current fashion trends, and she'll be fine. She'll solve.
I'm good on the baggy pants. People always think that if you wear baggy pants, they're cooler. No, they're not. You need to have pants that fit properly to be able to move properly, so that I'm not like one of my coworkers. And you bend over and all you see is ass crack.
Right.
I almost dumped a bottle of water down his pants once.
Right.
You see, I would have
Like wear
done
pants that fit. It's not that hard.
Or wear a belt.
I would have done that.
Wear a belt when you wear pants. Anyway,
Just wear pants that fit.
And a belt.
Olivia says,
point
I think I
being-
still have that BO smell burnt in my nostrils. She's the one that cleaned that room
Like,
yesterday.
if anybody learns anything from watching this show today, so if you guys are watching or listening, whatever you are doing, you're watching the show, learn these 3 things. Shower daily, brush your teeth, and honestly, literally wear clothes that fit.
Yep.
Today's show is brought to you by the letter F.
Right. The only reason I brought up the baggy pants thing is because Jackie was talking about how there's not enough pockets. At least if you have baggy pants, you have enough pockets. To fit all your stuff.
No, they should build pants
Okay,
with proper
circling
pockets.
Yeah, those
Circling
are
back to
baggy
this comment right here. You know, I've had to burn a couch in the past. Now we have to burn a mattress because, you know, bedding came off of that mattress and the bed is this nice brown hue
pants.
that it wasn't before. So now that has to be gotten rid of. I am losing furniture because of people.
I'm sorry, but if somebody has to tell you to shower and you're an adult, that's like a whole ass problem that needs to be addressed back at their parents' household.
Nah.
Olivia says soap and water, toothbrush, and a comb. You should learn to use them or you'll stand alone.
Like the amount of times I've gone over this with my daughter. I have to tell her all the time. Not about showering. It's just brushing her hair. She can't stand brushing her hair. You know? And I'm like, I get that, but you got to do it.
Why did I judge?
It reflects on me. And that's what it does. An adult not showering or
Harsh.
doing anything, it reflects on their parents.
Yeah, but Harsh, you bathe. You're not included in this
I
conversation.
know, but I'm just thinking about the conversation. We're having conversations with people taking showers, people that, you know, cologne advertisements, you know, fashion
Exploiting money for
people-
phone games.
exploiting money for fun. It's like what? Like what the hell has even happened? Like
It's the Chaos Show right here on
I know.
CSHR Radio.
and like, you know, advice on how to wear pants. It's like, you know, you wear pants, you wear them with the belt, and they fit. That's how that works. I don't know. What's so complicated.
Robert, we keep the entire house at 64 degrees, and his room stayed at 78. I still don't know how anybody could stay in a room that hot.
Yeah, but I keep my house at 72, 74.
Yeah, but I don't care about conserving energy. Screw the animals or whatever. To hell with the
72 is
environment.
perfect.
I'm hot natured. I'm only like 6'3". You know, I'm the size of a Mack truck. You know, I mean, come on.
Yeah, but I'm perpetually cold.
Yeah.
We're on opposite
Well, I mean,
spectrums.
you're a dwarf, though. That's why. Small people are just naturally cold.
I can't believe
Put
Jack.
You
that
tall
cigarette
fuckers are
out.
stealing the heat. Heat rises. You guys are stealing it from me.
Put that
Oh.
cigarette out, Jackie.
Yes.
Put it out.
I'm sorry. I can't.
I can't believe Jackie's an actual dwarf. I just thought she was exaggerating.
I just got the fuck off work a half an hour ago. Get off my back.
Stop yelling at me.
I'm trying to support you. I'm sorry. I forgot. I love you.
Okay.
I'm
Sorry.
very, very. I apologize. I did not think before I did that.
I got mad because I was watching a television show yesterday and somebody was smoking a cigarette. I was like, you son of
Smoke a joint. Smoke a joint, Scott. Smoke a joint.
Fitting clothes is a two-way conversation. God, some women shouldn't wear leggings. Agreed.
Yeah, well, to be fair, men shouldn't wear them either. I mean,
no. Welcome to the fashion show, fashion advice on CSHR Radio.
The CSHR Fashion Show, right here Tuesday night.
Oh my God.
You know,
oh, I'm sorry,
I don't
Nancy.
have an issue with people wearing leggings. The time that I have the issue with girls wearing leggings is when I go to work and I'm walking down a pipeline right of way. And there is two girls standing out there with hair down to their butts, not even braided or put in a ponytail, just hanging down. And they're wearing leggings on a construction site.
Well, yeah, that's
I
because
just
they're
want to
advertising.
smack them.
No, that's an advertisement. And you know what they're
Freaking
advertising.
hate those women.
You know what they're advertising, though.
I know, but
They're
I'm
looking
like,
for-
you know,
Those are single women that are looking for a permanent relationship type thing. You know,
that's not how you
those
get
are the
it.
ones. That's the ones that let you knock them up and then they keep you on the hook for 18 years, at least. It's kind of, damn, that sounds like my ex now. Never mind.
I was about to say, I'm like, I kind of feel attacked by this too, though. Like, there, a lot of things that were said, I'm like, I think back to my past choices in this. This shows made me think back on my past choices, and I judge them even worse now. Like, I made really bad choices.
Poor Jackie's judging herself now.
Past choices with Jackie Hyde on CSHR Radio.
No, look, the ones that get me are like the ones that should not be wearing leggings. Okay, and you know which ones. Okay, if you wear leggings and you look like a road in New York City, you probably should not be wearing leggings. I'm just gonna say that. If you look like your entire bottom section is made out of cottage cheese, don't put that in leggings.
Oh my God.
You know,
It just accentuates the cottage cheese. You don't realize
yeah, that's all
but
it does. It makes the dents and the potholes even worse. You know, if you weigh over,
like,
okay,
that's all they can
we're
get
gonna
to
put
fit.
we're gonna send in like a petition to all of the companies that make leggings, and the petition is gonna be simple. We want a weight restriction. If you weigh over 175 pounds, you're not allowed to wear leggings unless you're 8 feet tall.
Okay, so I'm out then.
You don't weigh over 175 pounds.
No, but I weigh 160 and I'm 4'11".
Where? In your feet?
I guess muscle does weigh more than fat, so.
It must.
Mm-hmm.
A lot more.
But I'm a weakling, so it's okay. Somebody needs to protect
creators.
me.
Yeah, like I said, if you have cottage cheese everywhere, do not wear leggings, please. Signed every male in the world.
And everybody
Except
needs to
for-
stop wearing Crocs.
I'm gonna
Everybody.
get some steel toe Crocs and go to work.
Dude, did you see that they made those Freaking cowboy boot Crocs.
Oh God.
Okay, now I know exactly who she's referring to with this comment. Harsh. Think about that for a second.
That could go. That could go with the last few people that stayed at your place.
There's a few people I
No,
can
it's just
think of.
the last one.
Yeah.
He was hot though, Olivia. He had some real nice tits for a guy. Jesus.
I think Fluffy put it the right way though, like how you know somebody's too fat. Judge by when you're thinking about letting them onto an elevator.
Wow.
If I get over this guy, are we gonna go over the weight limit?
You know, like there's that one guy, like he comes in, he's a little bit overweight, and you're like, damn. But you know, like there's only 5 of you, so you can let him on. But then there's 2-ton Timmy, and he comes down that hallway, and you're like, oh hell no. And you're pressing that close button like you are not getting on with me.
We had one around here like that at one point, and he wasn't like, wow, that's a big guy. It was more like, damn, you know, that type of big.
But yeah, but Fluffy puts oh hell no above damn, because damn is like 400 to 500 pounds.
It was okay. Well, then yeah, this was a oh hell no. Yeah. This guy was so big, his arms looked like they were shorter than normal, so he looked like a T-Rex. I mean, he was just that big.
Didn't you have someone fatter? Didn't you have someone in the oh hell no range stay at your place once?
That's what I'm talking. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
This guy sat in the car one time, and I went around a curve. I turned to right, and I almost went up on 2 wheels.
You know you're too big when the car goes.
Yeah.
And it used to do that. Like, seriously. The only time that car ever, yes, him. The only time that car ever drug the ground was when he was in the passenger seat, and I made a turn that I had made 40 million times before and never heard this car hit the ground whenever I made this turn. And the first time he got in the car and I made that turn, I almost ripped my back bumper off of my car.
Wow.
And I was like, how is that even possible? This thing was like a foot away from that curb before, and now all of a sudden it's on the ground.
Wow. Oh, you're talking about the Yorkshire. Yes.
Yeah. The T-Rex.
The Yorkshire T-Rex. If the Yorkshire and a T-Rex were bred, it would be that. It would be.
It would be, yeah.
The Krispy Kreme Christopher. That's what.
Krispy Kreme Christopher.
It's so weird that the initials for his name are CLR, and yet there's nothing clean about the guy.
Dude, right? I had my Evo would bottom out every time he would get in it. Like every time I would go around a neighborhood, if he was in the car, it was like straining. And this is a 400 and so, I mean, it was like a 700 horsepower car, and it would strain when he was in it. We go 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. When he was in the car, it was like 0 to 60 in 20. I mean, it was horrible.
You needed to do
don't
just
get me
the card
wrong. I'm 6'3", and I'm not a light guy. I weigh about 300 pounds, but I'm not fat either. Yeah. This guy here, oh my God. Yes, when he was in the car, when we would go through that parking lot where he worked at, or quote, worked, because, I mean, he didn't do, the only thing they would let him do was stand in the drive-thru, and then he couldn't stand there, so they had to give him a chair to sit in so he could work the drive-thru.
Oh, my God.
Hey, Brett, I'm being serious. It was because he couldn't fit in between the prep table and the grill, so they put him in the drive-thru, okay? I'm being dead serious. And the parking lot was already bad. You know, like you had a few potholes that you would hit when you were going through the parking lot. It was just rough, you know. But my car never had a problem going through it. I'd pick him up from work and then go around that parking lot, and like all at the bottom of the car, you hear, and it was like, oh my God, I'm tearing up all underneath my car. It was 2 miles from my house, from my house to that particular place. All right. He had to walk one time because I was stuck at work and I couldn't come pick him up.
Right.
And 2 hours after he got off of work, I was on my way home and I found him on the side of the road about dead. Standing there and couldn't catch his breath. Only 2 miles now, and it took him 2 hours to get almost to my house.
That's bad. That's horrible.
I'm not lying about that, though.
I
That's
know.
the God's honest truth.
Holy, I don't know if you're going to survive long enough to do that.
Well, I mean, to be fair, that's the easiest way to get disability.
Yeah, that
Just,
is true.
Weigh 8,000 pounds.
Scott, you got 500 more pounds to go. You'll get this.
I don't think I could eat enough food to get that big. I don't think I could ever be that hungry.
I feel like if you're one of those people that's like super overweight and eats like ridiculously large amounts, but also owns pets and only feeds them twice a day, you're a very cruel human being. Because you choose to like not let your dog get fat, because like when dogs get fat, like they build up like fat build up on their eyes, like on all different parts of their body, and it actually like slowly kills them, just like it does to humans. And that's why you don't let your animals get fat, but yet you're gonna sit beside your animal and get retardedly fat. Like,
and just eat
you're
and eat and eat.
You.
Yeah. And just eat and eat and eat. No, read that comment, Harsh.
Olivia says, I still remember that day you asked me to go with you to take him to work, and we had Dixie with. We froze our butt off at 35 degrees because we had to put the windows down.
Yes. And he went to work like that.
That sounds like a nice weather.
They fired him. Hold on. They fired him, Jackie, because he kept going up there and asking for free food and leeching off the Wi-Fi on his days off.
Ugh.
He would
That's
have me
weird.
drop him off saying that he had to work, and come to find out he didn't have to work at all. He was just sitting there on the Wi-Fi and asking for free food. This guy literally sat in my house one night and ate a family pack of Kraft cheese slices and a loaf of bread in one sitting. That is 74 slices of cheese, if anybody wants to know.
Wow.
And a whole loaf of bread in one sitting.
You keep interesting people around.
My son just stared at him and I asked him, I'm like, Scott Ryan, why didn't you say something to one of us? He goes, Dad, I couldn't take my eyes away from him. It was like watching a horror movie, like a car accident. I just couldn't look away. I was staring at him in disbelief. I couldn't believe what I was looking at. Oh, luckily we didn't have that problem at the house. Thank God. But still, I mean, this guy was so big that he couldn't fit in the bathtub to take a shower. He used to have to stand outside of it and lean over the tub.
I knew a guy back in high school. He was so large that when he showered, he hung out. It all ran out on the floor. One day, he actually fell through his bathroom floor because the floor got so wet all the time from him showering that he just put a hole right in front of his bathtub.
Say hello to everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Hello there.
Hey, Olivia. We
They all
miss
said
you.
hello. She already ran out. Never mind. She told me, she said, turn your camera off, I'm bringing you something. So I had to turn it off. But she brought me a cup of coffee. Look, Jackie, look at my cute coffee mug. It's got doggies on it.
That's freaking awesome. Poor Olivia.
No, mine has dogs on it. Hers is the same type of coffee mug, except it's cats. Okay. My TV is turning on and off by itself in the background back there behind me. I have no idea why. I have ghosts here, I swear. Jeez. She said the only reason she made me turn the camera off is because she didn't want y'all to see her pale, pasty legs. funny
Either way,
thing
she
is
didn't
she's
hang out
watching the
long
show
enough
from
to
a.
hear what everybody had to say to her.
No, well, I mean, she's watching the show, so she probably heard y'all anyway.
Okay,
She
good.
had her
As
phone
long
in
as
her
she
hand
heard
watching.
everybody.
I'm gonna sit here and be unprofessional now and sip really loudly while we do our live streaming, and there's nothing you can do about
It's
it.
okay. I'm gonna have to leave because I have mesophobia.
Mesophobia.
Mesophobia, yeah, it's
What is that?
sounds bug the shit. Certain sounds bug the shit out of me, like people eating and chewing sound, the slurpings and the sounds of
Oh
people
no,
eating
it's nothing like that.
makes me
It's
murderous.
actually close to my bedtime right now, and my TV in the background is like talking and going crazy. So,
All right. This is it. So, thank you, everybody, for watching another edition of CSHR Radio, of Crazy Scott Harsh Reality, Tuesday Night Random Happenings. And we thank Max's Unholiness for joining us, and we also thank the two favorite cartoon characters, Miss Kirby, Jackie Hyde, and of course, King Koopa himself, Jeff Cook. Take care, everyone. Have a great rest of your beautiful Tuesday night.
Say hi. Smoke doobies.
wait. Oh, hold on, Jackie. What was that? Say that again.
Smoke doobies.
Yes,
And
I
remember,
agree with that.
And remember, life is harsh, but everyone wants to live it.
Good night, everybody.
Good night.